Hi, fam. It is a classic matchup. Saray and I are painting horses today.
Yeah.
Yeah. With my focus is going to be kind of on fur, on
Okay.
horses themselves. What about you? Like, what would you say your focus is
Well,
for your horse?
so I guess just kind of rendering white. So I've never painted a white horse, and it is very different than painting like white armor.
Yeah,
So it's gonna be a challenge. I haven't really, never really done it actually. So um, it's gonna be a lot of experimenting today.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I also am painting a white horse. I have a
Yeah.
white unicorn and I have a dark unicorn.
Are
So
unicorns horses?
I mean,
Are-
they're
Is
horses
that?
with a horn, right? Like, I mean, look at it. It looks
I don't
horse-ish,
know. That
right?
might be a whole different. I don't know. Is
We'll
that?
have this
Yeah.
conversation. But yeah, we should go into what has inspired us for
Yeah.
our painting today.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna start off with you.
Oh, with me. Okay.
Yes.
So like I said, I am gonna focus today on fur, which is sort of funny because I was originally gonna paint horses of Zach's.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about this.
Yes.
I didn't get the full story.
He wanted me to do, I forget who it was, like this main guy. He's waiting for him to come in the mail.
The
Who was it again?
Marshall.
Thanks, the Marshall.
Yeah.
And I was like, sure, I'd love to paint your Marshall horse. And it hasn't shown up yet. So he's giving me his unit of
Cavaliers.
some Cavaliers. Yeah. And I was like, okay, I'll do one horse. Here's how I'm going to do it. And I show him this video from Angel Giraldez. And it's like, Zach goes, listen, I'm not trying to have a Golden Demon winner attempt at a winner here. And I'm like, that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to practice. He's like, I'm not doing this 9 more times. So no. So I have my own models here. 2 unicorns that I just bought off Etsy.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to practice on them. But I highly recommend you check out this guy's YouTube channel. He has a great video on painting this model. And in the video, he does this demo of fur. It's very, very fine line detail work. And so that's what I'm going to be spending a lot of today
The next
on.
2 hours.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm not going to finish. No way.
Yeah.
But I thought it'd be interesting to demo a little bit of the light horse and the dark horse. And I'll share my palette later, but it's basically one shared palette.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So
okay.
I'm going from like dark to very light in the same sort of like color system.
Gotcha.
And there will be a little bit of overlap in the middle.
Interesting. Okay,
Yeah.
so there's like it's just really a matter of what's the word, like percentage of white, right? So it's still the same
Right.
colors. Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Cool.
Yeah. They should look like they go together, even though they're not at
Yeah,
all.
the ratio of dark paint to white
Yeah.
is different.
Yeah.
Cool.
So that's my inspiration.
Cool. I'm going to be painting, well, not this, obviously, but I'm inspired by Frank Frazettas' Death Dealer. So if you were here on the Friday Journey stream, you might know the model I'm painting. It is pretty heavily inspired by this particular painting, but I'm not actually going to be following the same paint scheme. What I'm actually going to be doing is, if you've ever heard of the 4 Horsemen of the
Heck yeah.
Apocalypse, I'm going to be painting the White Horse of Death, which is actually supposedly a pale green. Apparently, I was reading. There's a whole mythology behind it, but yeah, White Horse
You don't
today.
have to do that.
Yeah, I won't. I'm not going to go into the whole background of it.
Are you also going to have a pale rider?
No, it's going to be so he's going to be wearing black,
Oh, nice.
dark black cloak.
He's going to pop.
Yeah, and I'll explain why I'm doing all that in a moment. Maybe I'll actually show maybe show our models. What do you
Yeah,
think?
let's do it.
All right, so here is new camera angle. So here is the
Ooh.
rider here, based off of the art by Frank Frazetta.
I love this model.
Oh, thank you. So this is originally a Harbinger of Decay,
Mm-hmm.
which is a Maggotkin for the AOS. It's like a Nurgle Mortals, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is what we're working with, and you.
I just have some Etsy.
It's a unicorn.
They're not. Oh, whoops.
Oop,
There
there
we
you
go. They're not from any system. I just saw them and I was like, cool. I want to paint unicorns. I was originally thinking I could squish them into my unicorn army, but I've found other models that really fit the size better and kind of are more cohesive amongst each other. So this is what I'm going with. The white one, I'm this is almost like a practice for my journey that's coming up.
Okay, yeah.
I'm going to start my journey next Saturday, and it's going to be like skin that kind of looks like this color, this white with like a purple undertone. So this is like a big practice for me. Not the fur, because it's going to be a person. But,
right.
But yeah.
Cool. All right, so I haven't actually set up my palette yet. I know I'm gonna be using.
I'm so behind.
Yeah, so like because it's mostly a white horse, it's like mostly done for me. I just have to pick out a couple of details. Like I'm gonna focus on the muzzle. Is that what do horses have muzzles?
Oh, we're gonna learn about horses
no,
today.
okay.
But yes, you could call it a muzzle.
A muzzle.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited for our quiz. We have a quiz coming up all about horses.
Okay, I know nothing about horses.
That's great. That's great. We've got our very important poll. Don't forget to vote in it. All of our polls are very important. Actually, I don't think this will fit in here.
Yeah.
We have fan stuff coming up later.
That's right. Fan stuff, memes.
And memes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to find I had a reference picture on here, but I forgot to open it back up. White horse.
Yeah. Oh, I left my reference photo, but that's okay. Because I'm just playing with the fur texture. It was funny. Yesterday I started and I was sitting here in hobby chat. If you guys, ever visit our Discord, you'll know we have a very poppin' hobby chat. Invite you to join us in there sometimes. And I was like, I had all my color. I spent a really long time trying to figure out what colors I wanted. And then I sat down, I had all my stuff, and I was like, well, now what?
Yeah.
Now what do I do? How do I start? And there's like a bunch of like paint greebles all over this that if you guys follow me on Instagram, you would have seen my work in progress. And there's like all these little paint hairs all over my horse. I'm like, oh, dang it. I'll get it later. I need to matte varnish.
Oh, yeah. So. I'm a big fan of matte varnish.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you know that.
I haven't heard.
Okay. So, I'm going to thin down some black gray here. Okay, maybe I'll hop on the camera first.
Yeah. Let me get this out of the way.
All right. So, I'm going to be focusing down here on his mouth area. Just going to be building a little bit of a glaze, because I'm looking at this reference picture, and they've got like a little bit of a black nose, which is okay. It's kind of difficult because this horse, his mouth and nose are kind of missing.
Oh boy!
It's exposed bone, so it's like.
Oh, that's what mine has too. My dark unicorn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We're two peas in a pod.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let's start applying. Yeah, okay. I'm going to work on my dark unicorn first, I think.
Sweet.
For a little bit.
Unicorns are all right. I'm more of a Pegasus guy myself.
What about alicorns? Do you like those?
What the hell is an alicorn?
That's like a... I'm so glad you asked. It's a Pegasus, but with a unicorn horn. So it's like the best of both worlds.
Yeah, that's
right?
like that's probably like two. That's
cheating.
Like that sounds like fan fiction.
Oh.
Yeah, actually, and mine's a unicorn and a Pegasus. Actually,
these unicorns aren't fan fiction.
No, unicorns are. See, someone pointed this out to me. How is it that unicorns aren't real, but a giraffe is a real animal?
I know, right? Unicorns should totally be real.
It's like, it doesn't seem that far-fetched for a horse to just grow a horn.
No.
But instead we have a horse with an extremely long neck and is like really tall and has spots and is yellow and has like little mini horns and has a weird tongue.
It's totally within the realm of possibility, I think. But, I couldn't tell you why, but... I do have a book, and I've brought this up before on stream. People are going to think I'm crazy, but I do have a book about unicorns.
Okay.
I mean, I have several, but I have several unicorn books.
When were these unicorn books purchased?
When I was a kid.
Okay.
They were like gifts to me. No, I didn't buy them recently.
They're not recent
I'm
purchases?
not trying to convince anybody that unicorns are real anymore. But anyway, there's a a little story, or I don't know, I guess it's a story, inside the book where about this like doctor or veterinarian or whoever experimented on some cows and just gave them like a certain hormone, something hormones, and it grew like a middle, maybe it wasn't hormones, maybe it was like actually where they transplanted like a horn bud to the middle of the forehead,
and it just continued
and it grew
to grow.
there. It grew there. It's like a bump.
Oh, interesting.
I can't remember the name, but I'll show you after the stream so you know I'm not a liar.
All right, Chat. I'll let you know if she's making this all up.
Yeah.
So
just gotta believe.
What I've done so far is I'm just filling in the ear parts and the muzzle, and then I'm gonna do the hooves. The hooves. Not very much going on with this white horse. Not a ton of stuff to paint, actually, now that I've done the white. I was originally going to do a dappled gray, and that was just proving to be very difficult.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Turns out it's...
What did you find difficult about it?
Well, okay, so dappled gray horses have, at least when I was painting them, it's like, okay, so there's so many layers to their fur. Mm-hmm. That's right. You have the typical fur. So there's highlighting and shadow on white, which is already difficult.
Yeah, it's very true.
Trying to find the right ratio between gray and white was difficult. They have black fur towards their feet and mouth.
Yeah.
And the first part of their tail, like the part of the tail that's closest to their butt, is like black fur.
Yeah.
And so like that was like whatever. That's difficult, but that's doable.
Yeah.
But then it was the layers fading between gray and white, but maintaining dapples, which are like spots.
Yeah. Right. They're dapples.
Yeah,
it's like the sunlight streaming through.
Very difficult.
The leaves, but on a horse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Zach was like, horses are easy. They're so easy to paint. And I'm like, they can be, of course, anything can be, right? But if you actually look at a horse, like there's a lot of color variation going on, though, depending on how the light catches it.
Yeah. I mean, I was looking at these white horses and it's like, if you look closer, there's like yellow and pink in there.
There's all kinds of, because you can see like the skin through the fur a little bit, depending on what part of the animal you're looking at.
Yeah, and like how the light is catching them. And
and I mean, it really just depends on how much work you want to put into it, which is fair.
Yeah.
Like if you're painting a whole army, like airbrush it, do some like glazes of some spots and go with it, right? That's fine. But I want to spend a little more time, and it sounds like you do too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, dappled isn't the easiest.
No. So I've got the white horse I'm looking at has black eyes, which is like cool. Mm-hmm. But I think I'm gonna go with red. We have to make sure people know that this horse is not a nice horse.
Yeah.
He's actually quite evil.
Oh. Yeah. I like that. You're bunking the as I am not, the good versus bad, like white and black, dark and light.
Oh yeah,
it's like no. This light horse is raining death upon
he is
its
death.
Audience.
Well, he's a death's horse at least. Yeah. So there's actually, and then what I'm going to do next is highlighting some white, but
nice.
I want to do these eyes first.
Yeah. So white horses, I think they're actually called gray. I don't know if the color white actually exists. Whatever, but that's fine. Getting nerdy about it. But white horses having a difficult time shading them, right?
Yeah.
Because they're so white. It like the dark horses have the opposite problem.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Like, I mean, I was looking at black horses, and you look at them and it's like they're not really black. There's a lot of brown involved.
Yeah.
And if the lights hit, if it can also be like so black that it looks blue.
Yeah.
Especially in certain lights. And then when these horses are like I don't know, they've just been bathed. They're taking like glamour shot photos of them. Like you get this really stark contrast of like white.
Yeah,
like,
the light
the
is
sheen.
yeah.
They're very reflective.
So it's white essentially, right? It's like
Right.
a black with a white, you know, and you have to paint that exactly right, or it looks weird.
And so I'm gonna try to get some of that through with the fur. Nice.
Here we go.
Yeah, looks great.
See, you can tell he's evil because he has a red eye.
Yeah. It's
and
true.
This guy's gonna have red eyes too.
I gave my evil one a red eye too.
Oh, good.
That's really the designation of what's evil. It's what color is the eye?
Eyes. The eye. Yeah. No one evil has ever had. No. I don't know. Regular. Old.
Ridiculous.
Eye colors.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna grab some white and start doing highlight. So this.
I'll stick my horse under the camera.
You want to switch out from it?
Yeah.
Cool. It should autofocus if you.
It should.
It should.
Okay.
Whether it will or not is another question.
There we go. So I'm just working on fur. Yeah.
Are black horses trees? Just like trees, black horses are not black.
They're not really black. White horses aren't really white.
Nope.
I love that sound.
The sound of sloshing paint.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So, I have the horse. If you were looking at it, you might have thought it's like a pure white. It's actually ivory, so it's actually quite warm.
Yeah.
But because I have cold shadows, you kind of can't tell, which is good because it actually leaves me room to highlight with a pure white, which is what I'm doing next off screen. But I'll show you guys when I've actually made some progress.
So, Story, have you ever ridden a horse?
I have.
How was that?
It was fine. It was a long time ago.
Yeah.
It was actually here in Half Moon Bay.
Oh.
Yeah,
nice.
so I rode him on the beach.
What did you... Okay. With Holly or...
No, I was a little kid.
Oh, cute. Oh my gosh. Did they put a cowboy hat on you?
No, they didn't have any spare cowboy hats.
I have to I want to ask the UK folks or the European folks. Obviously you guys have horse riding over there. There's a style called English.
Oh, really?
Style, right? And then there's Western style. I'm sure there's other styles. I'm just not as familiar, but do you guys do Western style riding over there?
Wait, what's the difference between the styles?
Okay, it's been a while. I did take English lessons when I was taking lessons. What comes to mind right away are the saddles are totally different, and also the outfits that you wear while riding. Okay.
So which is the English people don't get revolvers and.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Interesting. Yeah.
They don't get lassos.
No lassos and revolvers. Got it.
Yeah, so Western saddles have that horn. If you look at like any Western movie, there's...
Yeah, on the saddle, right?
Yeah, in the front, so you can like hold on to it with one hand. You can wrap your reins around it. Mm-hmm. A lot of people who ride Western do so because it's kind of like evolved from like cattle ranching, right? And you test the horses on those types of skills, like taking down a calf so that you can do some vet work on it or something, right? Like, and that's like a lot of the competitions are centered around that kind of behavior. English, the saddle has no horn. It feels like you're going to slip off. Like the saddle does not feel protected. It feels like the Western saddle is like a bucket. It's very utilitarian. And the English saddle is very plain and smooth, and a lot harder to stay on. And they do things like jumping. Right. Yeah.
Which seems consider you're just telling me how it seems much less secure. It's kind of an interesting choice.
It's a really good thigh workout. Because that's how you hold on.
You're just squeezing the hell out of it.
Yeah, you hold on to your horse that way.
Hold on to your horses.
And you don't wear cowboy hats, obviously.
Lame.
I can't remember what the style of the hat is called, but it's just a helmet.
Okay.
It's almost like a baseball hat, but bulkier and kind of dorkier looking. Yeah. So I'm curious if there are any Western shows on over across the pond. Like if they even touch on that at all.
I hear Yosemite's popular. That show, Yosemite.
Oh, yeah.
Or is it, no, sorry, Yellowstone, excuse me.
Yellowstone, okay.
Let us know.
Yeah. Yeah. We don't want Cire just making stuff up.
So, I did not watch the video by Angel Giraldes, but I'm just kind of copying what you're doing and just making these little striations, little stripes.
Yeah, I think my biggest thing that I have to contend with is like the right paint consistency.
Right.
Because he was using a 2. My 2 was a little bit frayed, so I'm a little nervous to use it. I might switch to it though at some point.
Okay.
But right now I'm just like using a step up, like brighter color. This is actually a color that I used on my white unicorn palette.
Okay.
Sorry about the focus, guys. There we go. So I'm trying to like bring out some sheen on the horse in different spots.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, so I am a little like concerned that I won't have the right consistency while I'm doing this. That's my hang up right now, but it's coming out okay. It's working out. I'm excited to like start mixing colors though. Right now it's just the one so far. And I think I'll like be going back and forth quite a bit.
Yeah, to try and get those.
Yeah, between darks and lights. When I was laying down the base colors, that's what I did. Like I started out with like very dark and then very bright, and then over time just sort of worked back and forth in between the two until it became more smooth.
Right.
Yeah.
And you're working pretty thin, right? The paints are pretty thin down, so.
Yeah.
Not quite glazes, but like pretty thin.
Pretty thin.
Right, what I'm doing is, I'm adding these stripes just to add a little texture. It was a little too smooth for my liking. Probably not to the same degree that you're doing, but I'm also going to be doing some dot filtering later. And I'm going to try and get a little bit more motion with that.
Failing here.
Because this model has a lot of interesting, shapes in its composition. So something I mentioned on the Journey stream on Friday is the model has like a big curve, and it's kind of it's repeated several times, right? So if you look at his scythe, it's got this curve to it, and then that shape is repeated along the horse, and then his hunch. He's kind of hunched over.
Yeah.
So you see these like
it's so good
parallels.
looking.
Another one that's going on is there's this like straight down motion. There's these like the gravity of all the stuff he's wearing. He's like pulling down on him, and then if you look at the like the hair is all coming straight down. The cloth is coming straight down. And then if you look at his base, there's all these like bits of moss. They're also hanging down in kind of this parallel composition. All right, so I'm gonna add some more stripes. I guess I should have asked. How do you choose the direction of the stripes? Is it just kind of following the? You just kind of follow the shape of the muscle?
Stripes. When you say stripes, are you talking about sheen?
Just like the flow of the fur, I guess.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, that's a good point. So I would say like you just use your familiarity with the fur patterns, right? Like, which I have some of. It's been a while since I've ridden a horse, but that's kind of how I'm doing it. So I'm trying to follow where I know the fur direction would be going, which might be a little more difficult for you.
Yeah, not super familiar with.
But you can think like, okay, like the fur is like on the face, the fur is very short on the face.
Right.
So it's, I think as long as you're consistent, it'll you'll pull it off. It's
Right.
fine. But then when you go down like the horse's neck, it's going with the direction of the neck down.
Okay.
And then across like the side, all the way down to the legs. Like it's usually going down. Right. Like it's following the body.
Is it
down.
almost like it's coming from the spine out?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how you could probably think of it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Sometimes you get like little swirly patterns on their forehead. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, it's almost like a fingerprint.
Right,
like it might go different ways, but
No, I was going to
me.
say.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
you're
sure.
in frame.
I'm like, after you, sir.
No.
Sorry.
All right. I'm going to do the rest of his rump. Is that the official term, or is that like not?
I forget the official term, but we definitely refer to it as a rump.
Okay.
Like colloquially, sure. Yeah. I'm not a horse girl per se.
Okay.
But I did grow up riding horses. I think there's a big difference.
Right.
My grandmother and my aunt, my great aunt, were both horse girls, and
oh, interesting.
why isn't it focusing? Come on, do it.
I believe in you. There it goes.
And they grew up in like the Midwest. They grew up in Iowa.
Okay.
Among horses and
right.
like farmland and stuff. And so like they rode horses all the time.
Right.
They had friends who had horses. They could borrow horses from people. And it was like assumed, you know, I would go, they lived in the middle of nowhere when I was growing up, and they kind of assumed like, oh yeah, I'll be a horse girl too. But like, I don't have space for a horse. They're expensive.
Yes.
Horses are expensive.
Yes.
They are not like pets you just get casually. And they take a lot of room.
Yeah.
And I live in the city. Like, I'm not going to be a horse. I don't have, that's not the trajectory that my life was on, which, you know, was a rude awakening to me too, right? Growing up, I was like, I guess I can't do everything.
Can't be.
Let's see. So it was like, no, Grandma, I'm not going to like jump on.
Yeah, my fur keeps
like
stealing is focusing on my fur.
Oh yeah, your arm. Like yeah, my life is not going to be made up of me just grabbing somebody's horse and jumping on the back, like randomly on a Saturday.
How casual is it to just borrow a horse? Like, is that like, can I borrow some sugar?
God, no.
Can I borrow some ketchup?
You'd have to be pretty, I think, you'd have to know them.
Can I borrow I guess it's like saying, can I borrow your car, but like maybe even worse. Or maybe even more of an ask.
Your car.
Like you wouldn't, like if your neighbor said, can I borrow your car? You would probably say no.
Yeah, maybe.
So I imagine a horse is probably an even bigger hurdle, seeing as it's like a living animal.
Right? Like, and people, you know, raise these things for shows or, stud it, you know, they might have a racing or they keep horses around to stud them out. Like,
yeah,
they're expensive animals. So I don't think it would be taken lightly.
Yeah. Can I borrow your horse? No.
Here, I'm going to let you borrow the camera again.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm hopping in here. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. All right, so probably can't see much because I'm trying to keep it pretty subtle with the fur. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add a little bit of that shaded fur, which is, I've just got a real thin down gray, and I'm just adding it to the shadows. Moving it up a little bit compared to where I had the shadows done with the airbrush, but not too much. And I'll probably come back and work it back down again with some white.
Well, we do have a quiz for Cire, and I guess the audience too. We're going to learn about horses.
Oh boy. Whoa! My horse just decided to keel over.
Oh no.
He didn't want the prospect of horse quiz.
Yeah, I thought it would be fun to quiz Cire on a little bit of horse trivia, and perhaps our audience. So maybe you'll learn something about horses today since we're painting them.
That sounds exciting.
Yeah, let's get that going.
Oh, is it time already?
It is time. It is. In fact, we might just have to skip it. It's getting late.
Oh, geez. Okay, let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, quiz time. Know your horse parts, Saray.
Oh, okay.
So in this picture, we're talking about the the hair that's covering the eyes, right? So on a horse, is this called bangs? Is this called a forelock? Is it called a perm lock? Or is it just called long fur?
Okay. I'm going to guess forelock because like forehead, and for like the
logical.
front of a boat. So.
Oh. Wait.
I'm guessing.
Lock? Boat?
No, not lock. Four.
Oh, four. Oh, also a boat. Got it. Okay.
I'm guessing B, forelock.
You're sure you don't think it's bangs?
I'm sure. Okay. What is it?
Well, Saray, you're a smart cookie because it is forelock.
Ooh,
yeah.
Those etymologies coming in.
There you go.
Hot.
Yeah, you're able to use context clues.
Yes.
What great American schooling you've had.
Yeah, that's right.
In deciphering words. Yeah, forelock. We don't call these bangs on a horse.
I mean, you could probably if you said
to be silly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, who would they say you can't ride horses anymore? Would they rip you out of the saddle if
you
said,
don't know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I won't call them bangs then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's see what else. Yeah, their mane. This is the whole part of the horse is called mane.
Yeah.
Kind of like a lion, but this part specifically is the forelock. And
interesting.
Yeah, that's about it. All right, number 2. Good job, Saray.
Oh no.
This part of the horse. This is in their hoof. Right. So is it a frog? Is it a toad? A lizard? Or is it the V spot?
The V spot. Well, there's a V right there.
There is a V. You can't see it. Yeah.
No.
What do we call this though on a horse?
Okay. I'm gonna say frog, because it kind of looks like a frog to me. I could see it also being a toad, but I feel like people would say. I feel like frog is the closer. That's what I thought at first. Like the shape is kind of froggish to me.
Which part of the shape? I want to know why you think this looks like a frog. I'm very curious.
All right, so if you have you ever seen Hello Kitty?
Of course.
Do you know Keroppi, the frog?
Yeah, I say Keroppi.
It's kind of the shape, right?
Yeah, his little mouth does this thing.
Yeah, and he's the V mouth
face.
and then the little eyes on the top.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say frog.
Okay. Well, you called it.
Oh, nice.
It is a frog.
2
Yeah.
for 2. I know my horses apparently.
You do. It is the frog of the horse, and
that must get confusing. That's the frog of the horse.
Yeah.
Where's the Where's the bird of the horse?
Where is the V spot?
Yeah. Where's the V spot on the horse?
After all, yeah. When you're, when you get your horse out and you put it away, you've inevitably walked through some dirt or whatever, and you want to take good care of your horse's feet. They've inevitably been sitting around in their stall where all their poop and stuff hangs out and dirt. So you pick their hoof up and you have a tool. It's kind of like a scraper, and you have to carefully scrape because it's not all hard there. It's some sort of soft, right?
Okay.
It's kind of the inside of their foot, and you scrape all of the dirt out, and you want to make sure there's no rocks stuck in there, and that's how you make sure that your horse's feet stay healthy, as well as putting shoes on your horse.
Okay.
Yeah.
But not frogs.
Not frogs.
You don't put frogs.
No.
Okay.
The frog is in the horse.
Okay, yeah.
It's part of the horse, yeah.
Frogs, I mean, horses are actually just a bunch of different animals put together.
Yeah.
It's like a little bit of frog, a little bit of cow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's the bird of the horse?
We'll keep an eye out for it. Last question.
Oh, no.
Okay. What is this part of the horse? Is it the hump? Is it the shoulder? Is it the withers? Or is it the saddle spot?
Oh, my gosh. Is this a trick question?
No, it's not a trick question at all. One of these is, in fact, the answer.
Withers seems like such a far out.
It's just some random word.
It's just a random word.
Yeah.
So it's why would it?
Right. But you did refer to this as a hump earlier, too.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Saddle spot. No, that's... I'm going to say hump.
Hump. This
Yeah.
is the horse hump.
I feel like my back of my head is shoulder, actually, but I'm going to say hump.
Okay. All right. Well, Cire, you can't get them all right. It
Ah,
is, in
the
fact,
withers.
the withers. We call this the withers. Yeah, and this is actually where you measure the height of a horse from.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, not from like the top of their head. It's from their withers. And you don't use your hand, but the unit of measurement for horses is called hands.
Right, yeah.
So it's like, this horse is 17 hands tall or whatever, right?
Is
Whatever
that an
happens to
American
be.
thing?
No, that's like a horse thing.
Okay.
Yeah, the horse world knows about this.
Gotcha, okay.
Yeah. And let's see. It's also like, I don't know. That's like where your saddle goes. When you put the saddle on, like that's how you kind of like keep the front of the saddle goes right over the withers. And so it's used for that too anyway. Like eyeballing that sort of stuff. But yeah, 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Not too bad.
Cire, so good job.
Thank you.
You've learned about horses.
Yes, the withers.
Yeah, the withers.
And the frog.
Yes.
And the
forelocks.
Yeah. Forelocks, like foremane? No, forelock.
Good job.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Molecule Cody.
Oh, thank you.
The Old West borrowing horses.
What's a big faux pas?
It's a big faux pas. I don't know if that's true or not, but I believe you.
Is he talking about like cattle rustlers?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. All right. I think I am going to try out my 2 brush. Doing some of this fur. See how it goes.
Okay.
Because I think these might be too tiny, like brush strokes, but we'll see. Yeah. Steal it.
I am still here doing these little striations to try and build up some texture. I'm not sure how I'm liking it, but we're going to keep going until we figure it out. This is what we're doing. I'm going to come back with a white.
Yeah.
Come back with a white and cover some of it back up.
Okay. I think I have a good consistency.
Okay.
Yeah, anybody else in chat ever ride horses or hang out with horses?
Just hanging out with horses.
Yeah.
Horses are scary.
They're big.
They're monstrous creatures.
Yeah. I mean, we're lucky that they're so, like...
chill.
Nice to us. Because they're very dangerous, actually.
Yeah. Kick your head off.
Yeah. You have to be really careful when you're, like, cleaning their feet and stuff. You know, you don't want to spook a horse. It'll kick you in the head or something. I haven't known anybody who's gotten kicked.
I knew someone who got their foot stepped on by a horse. But that's not the same as getting kicked.
No. I did fall off a horse once, and
ooh, ouch.
I was riding bareback with my mom. I was little, and we were just gonna ride like across the street to the store, like where my grandmother and great aunt kept their horses was like the middle of nowhere. Across the street was like, okay, first you have to go down your 1/4 mile long driveway,
right,
and then there's the street, the road. It's not even a street; it's a road. And we were just going to go across the street, the road, to, I think to my aunt's house across. And we got on the horse, we started to go, and then I just slid off.
Oh, no.
And my mom slid off on top of me, and I think her elbow went into my chest.
Oh.
It was so awful.
Jeez, ouch.
Yeah. I was like, I'm never riding bareback again. This wasn't worth it. But yeah, this is much better, actually.
Yeah, saddles created for a reason, turns out.
Right?
Okay.
I'm sure somebody much more talented than I can do it, but
we'll let them do that.
Scary.
We don't need to do it.
Yeah. Oof.
Cool.
Broken shaft. My sister got kicked in the head. Very little contact, but she still got hit. Oh my gosh. That sound. I hope she's ended up okay, but
Yeah.
yeah, terrifying.
Yeah. Horses are no joke.
No.
Okay. Just doing highlighting some hair. Oh, sorry. Highlighting some hair over here. There we go. Doing some horse hairs here.
Mm-hmm. Don't forget to vote in our very important poll if you haven't yet already. Right. Folks, we are going to end it in a little bit.
That's right.
But want to hear your opinions, and we want to start a fight. We want to start a fight in chat. We want you to fight over what food deserves to go.
Let's see. All right. It is what I predicted. People are saying tacos. That's because they're not... Listen, people who chose tacos, I'm going to get real... We're about to get political.
Oh,
where are you from?
Let's do it.
You probably don't have good tacos where you're from.
Probably.
I lived on the East Coast. There are no good tacos.
There's no good like burritos. Yeah, they don't know how to do any of that stuff.
Wrong.
Over there.
It's all wrong. So if you're from the East Coast, you'll be forgiven.
Yeah. Or across the pond, right? Yeah. They don't have good tacos over there.
There's no good tacos in...
Oh my gosh. Polychrome, go to hell tacos. Sheesh.
Polychrome, I'm going to send you some tacos.
A monster.
So you can know the error of your ways.
Yeah. That's important to us. Error ways learning.
Yeah. You can't keep living in ignorance like this, Polychrome.
All right. So I have now connected my what's it called? Palette. I'm going to show you guys my gross palette really quick.
Have I heard of a burrito? No, never heard of them.
So this is my, oops, there goes all the paint running. That's all right. Here's my dark side. No worries. I'll just put new paint out. And it's sort of now, I'm doing the highlights on my horse and I'm transitioning to like the light colors over here for my dark horse fur. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. So Polychrome is doing what we talked, we said people would do, which is they would point out that a lot of Mexican food has a lot of similar ingredients.
Yep.
So if you give up tacos,
you're not giving up much.
You could just have you could maybe assemble a close to a taco from some other ingredients.
I mean, you're not gonna like my answer, Cire. I'll tell you, I voted for tacos.
What is wrong with you, Meg?
from...
What is wrong
I'm
with
from
you?
LA County.
What? Meg?
I know.
What is wrong with you?
What a failure. I'm actually not a big Mexican food person at all. Like, it's fine. I don't care that much about it.
Oh, man.
So losing tacos is like, okay, cool. I'll just have quesadillas and burritos. Because I agree. It's all the same food, just in different packaging.
Oh, my God.
Okay, sorry. You need to lay into me now.
This is what we were discussing this. We were discussing whether we should make it so that it's like all Mexican food or all Italian food.
Oh my gosh.
I think that changes it a little bit.
It does. But what do you do about fusion food at that point?
You just can't have it.
You just don't get it. If it has any mark.
Package deal, unfortunately.
Yeah. All right. You guys heard it here.
Banned.
Mm-hmm. Cire and I cannot be friends anymore.
I'm afraid not.
He's pretty upset.
I actually don't know what I think.
Yeah, I want to hear what you would pick.
Oh, I would have chosen tacos too.
Oh, this guy.
It's tacos.
It's tacos.
Sorry.
All right.
Because you can just get them in different. Because it's not a taco.
Lots of things.
But what's the food I'm thinking of? Birria?
Oh, yeah.
That's like a fried taco. So if I give up fried food, I wouldn't be able to have...
True.
It's basically losing...
A lot.
Fried food and taco.
Yeah.
A little bit of taco, at least. So. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm getting some sheen in there.
Yeah, this white horse is proving to be...
difficult, right?
An interesting challenge. Yeah. It's like, I don't really know where to go from here. I could do a little bit of shading in the hair. But I think I'm going to end up doing... Sorry, I got to let it sit so I can focus.
There you go.
So I'm at a part right now where I need to figure out what to do with this mane. And I think I might just glaze it gray. Mm-hmm. But, like, it's weird. I feel like I'm having to make concessions when I shouldn't have to. Because if you actually look at a white horse, it's very, like, white. Like, yes, we talked about how there's a little bit of yellow and pink in it. But, like, once you get the main colors down, there's actually not much variation.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm saying I'll make the mane a little gray. But if I'm looking at this reference, it's actually not... It's just as pure white as the rest of it.
Right. It's kind of like you need to go and add the gray so that you can paint white over it.
Yeah.
And let some of the gray show through.
Yeah.
And that's how you get your variety in colors. I'm going to probably stop on this dark horse very soon.
And switch over.
And work on my white unicorn for a bit. It's not done. This isn't done. I'm probably going to work on this for a while. Because I wanted to, like, I don't think I'm going to enter it in anything, but I want the practice on this thing.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do is I'm going to glaze in some gray, and then I'll probably...
Yeah, that's another thing I need to do is some glaze.
Try either dry brush or mix or be a little selective with the choosing out some strands of hair.
Yeah. Yeah, this is becoming like a full-on like painting project. This is like you could just do fur forever.
Yeah, forever.
I need practice. I'm liking how it's coming out, but I'm like, okay, there's some areas where I could spend more time, or I need to rethink how I'm approaching it. Blah blah blah. But when I was working on it yesterday, it was very soothing, just like laying down the base coats, because there was a lot of back and forth with the colors,
right?
Which I thought was fun.
Cool. Okay. Putting a little shading here. I think I'm gonna move on to the dot filtering soon.
Yeah. Here's mine.
Oh yeah.
So far. Blah. There we go. A little hard to see because it is very dark, but you can kind of see where like there's sheen, and on the other side there isn't. So nice. I left that alone so you could kind of compare. Yeah. So this is the before, and this side is the after where it's headed. So I'm trying to like highlight maybe some of the ribs. You can kind of see some like fur variation there, and like there's some sheen on the back leg. Yeah, and along the neck, there's usually like a sheen. So I was building some of that up too. Let's see. This horse has a lot going on it. Like the body, like there's bones, right? So I'm like, oh, I got to go back and rewatch the stream with like your guys's, with Brett and Zach, right? Yeah. They did bones. I want to go back and do that. And then they have like, he has this nice metallic stuff all over it. Yeah. I kind of love. And then this mane, I think I want to make it look like sleek, like really shiny black mane. Okay, let's scroll. We did get a couple of
membership
super chats from our members. Guys, if you've been here long enough, you will have gotten like a free monthly member chat.
Yeah.
So use it if you have it. Ask us a question, make us say something funny on air, or, you know, whatever you want.
Or be nice. You can always be nice, too.
But yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, let's
read Ty, what stats will unicorns have in 10th ed AOS?
Oh, man. Are we just in 3rd ed?
I know.
We gotta look ahead. Going to 4th ed?
Yeah, I think Ty was the one who was trying to get us to make up 10th ed rules.
10th edition rules for Age of Sigma?
A while ago, yeah.
Yeesh.
I was like, okay, 10th ed is going to have unicorns. So this is a riff on that. What stats will they have? I imagine, I mean, they'd have to go in Stormcast, right? Like, it has to be a Stormcast army. Doesn't it?
Yeah, well, I would say, like, okay, first of all, GW doesn't have, they always have to have their version, so it wouldn't be a peg, or unicorn, it'd be like, I don't know.
Yeah, they make
uniquine.
I called Maybe they would go with like mono,
Yeah.
monocorous is like the Greek word for unicorn. They
Oh,
can play
yeah.
that. Yeah, that's
They
what I
would-
called my hive fleet.
Oh, okay.
Tyranids. So I'm like, maybe we could work that in somehow.
Monocorous.
Yeah. Maybe because they did like Adeptus, right?
Yeah, they have their like fancy names.
Yeah, it's like sounds like it's based in Latin.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe they'll do something like that with
Yeah.
the unicorn models. Like,
Yeah.
just sort of tweak it.
Hold on, I'm going to look up some Stormcast. I'm waiting for stuff
Yeah.
to dry anyway, so I'm going to look at some Stormcast names. You know what they would do? They would probably take a unicorn and say, you know what would be cooler? What if we gave it 2 horns?
Oh my gosh, I'd
And
be
then-
so mad. What a
Or
rip-off.
3 horns. Ooh.
Boy. Like, you guys were so close and
Yeah.
you botched it.
I don't know. Would unicorns be Stormcast?
Well,
I feel like they
isn't
might be
that like
cities.
a magical... I guess it could be cities.
I think it would be cities of
I just
Sigmar.
assumed like Stormcast is like the magic army and cities is like just real people.
Yeah.
But they do have some like griffins and
Yeah,
stuff.
they have like griffins. I feel like there's a tier, right? Like
Yeah.
Stormcast are like dragons. And then you
Yeah.
have like a tier below that might be like the griffins and the unicorns.
Yeah.
Somewhere in that range.
I imagine them being like glass cannon-y, honestly.
Oh yeah.
But like they should be able to cast. They should be wizards.
Yeah.
Like unicorns should be able to perform some magic.
Yeah, I think they would definitely be like mounts for wizards.
Yeah, but also come with like 1 spell or something.
Yeah. Or like buff your spellcasting ability.
Something like that.
Plus 1 to your, or you can re-roll your magic rolls or whatever.
Yeah, I agree. You know what? I agree. Something like that. Would we get any named unicorns? That would be cool. I mean, I want to do that because I'm like, of course unicorns can talk. They can do whatever they want. They're unicorns.
What kind of accent would unicorns have?
Oi!
Or
That's all I can do. I don't know what else.
That's all they
Oi.
would say.
Oi! I'm a unicorn, bro.
Oh,
In
wow.
it.
Wow.
I don't usually do that because I'm terrible at it. Yeah, what would it be then? Sorry, you tell me.
They would have.
It wouldn't be.
They would be like Louisiana.
Oh, we're not even going.
Yeah, no, they would
like,
be like a
UK
Louisiana
with this.
gentleman.
Okay.
I say we cast some magics, my fellows. I don't know. So then,
No, that's it. That's it
yeah,
now.
that's it.
Yep.
Yeah, actually, they all talk like Foghorn Leghorn.
Yeah.
I say, re-roll that magic cast.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Sure.
I think that would ruin the magic of unicorns a little bit.
I say.
I
I'm
say.
not good at accents. Yeah, maybe. Maybe that's what would happen.
And then no one would ever play unicorns. They'd get rid of all the unicorns.
Oh my god, I'd be crushed.
This was a mistake.
All right. Well, we should end our poll
Okay.
just to see, and it was tacos, as predicted.
Yeah,
Yeah.
predicted.
Yeah.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
And Fugs. What about horse tacos? Yeah, I mean, I guess we wouldn't eat those either.
I would eat
So-
unicorn tacos.
What? How dare you?
Probably pretty tasty.
Pretty good. Yeah. Can you imagine, right? They're unicorns. They're great. They're perfect. Perfect creatures.
Perfect little guys.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to find a little bit of yellow to mix in. 'Cause I didn't bring any.
Oh my.
Oh me. Oh
Well, you didn't bring any. You can't use it.
Well, don't tell Zach.
Zach, cover your ears. No, go for it. Oh boy. We're a mess today. Broken Chef. Oh, hey, freebie. I will use it to shout out Hobby Hang voice chat. Yes, that's the place to be.
Yeah.
In Discord. Thank you
Sorry.
for the happy faces. Where we have fun and can share techniques between us all. Yes, we do this all the time. We also like to get to know each other better by poking each other, pressing each other's buttons.
Zach just said stop. Stop.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Okay. Cockney unicorn. That's what I was trying to do,
Yeah.
apparently. Okay. Stop. I know.
Stop.
He's like, you're so
You're
cringe.
embarrassing. You're embarrassing everyone.
You're embarrassing the channel. But yeah, hobby hangout is the best spot to be in our Discord, I think. I like to hop in as whenever I can. I like when I'm not like
super
working
busy, yeah.
in my day job, and I'm not doing something like behind the scenesy,
which we do
for
do
the channel, then I like to be in there and just work on whatever. And the laughs are good, the tips are good.
Yeah.
It's
a good time.
It's a good place to be. What
yeah,
else?
we almost killed Chef yesterday.
I know. Poor Chef. We were making him laugh too hard. It was destroying him. Okay. I did some like mild dry brushing. I might come back to it because I said I was going to start on the white horse and I haven't done that yet.
So what I'm doing now is I'm incorporating some, like I said, I added a little bit of yellow to this white just to have a little bit of variation. You can see it there, right? It's got like a little bit of yellow ivory sickliness going on there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that looks great.
Yeah.
I love that.
Just a little bit. I'm actually going to bring it back from this yellow by adding some pure white at the top. Give it a little bit of a gradient.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Zach says Lumineth might get a unicorn. Like that would make a lot of sense for them to get a unicorn.
Sorry, they only get kangaroos.
And foxes. They have foxes.
Kangaroos, they only get anime stuff. The guy they got the Dragon Ball Z guy right in the
gosh, you're
right in the cloud.
Yeah. That's funny. Boy oh boy. Let's see. How am I doing this? So for my light color scheme, it's mostly just grays. I have 3 AK grays. White gray, light gray, and English gray, which is kind of warm, which I wanted because I wanted to flow into this warmer palette for the dark unicorn also. And I'm just adding like a drop of Valley Girl Pink. From
Valley Girl Pink?
It's called Valley Girl Pink. It's from Cuttlefish.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy keeps falling over.
There we go. Cool. And I am using my paint holders from Rudy Picardo. Rudy,
thank you,
wherever
Rudy.
you are, thank you again. Yeah.
Yeah. Happy Veterans Day was yesterday. To Rudy.
Oh, that's right. You too.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah.
Veterans Day was yesterday, right? The
11th.
Yeah.
We do it backwards in the U.S.
Yeah.
Because in Europe they do Memorial Day, or their equivalent to Memorial Day.
Oh, right now.
On the 11th. And
we do that in the summer.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Like we call that summer, don't we?
And I'll be honest, I don't know when either. I don't track holidays very well.
Well, you don't have to worry about the other one because you didn't die, so that's good.
That's good. Well.
Yeah, my grandmother was also in the Navy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
No, why would you?
Yeah, I don't know. Why would I know that?
Yeah.
Oh, because I know your grandma.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's where she met my uncle, and they actually dated first, and it didn't work out, and then he ended up marrying her sister.
Oh,
my
wow.
aunt, yeah, which is really funny.
Man, this is... Yeah, that sounds right for the Navy.
Like, oh, it didn't work out with you. I'll try your sister.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. I'm going to be, like I said, so once I'm done with this, I'm going to do some dot filtering, which will add a little bit of color. I'm still not super jazzed about where this white colors are. Okay, actually, I need a little bit of, less of a dry brush, more of an overbrush for this hair. So I'm just adding a little bit of water to the dry brush.
Really quickly, we should also mention Just our schedule for the week.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let's...
Check out this new graphic.
Yeah. We have a new graphic. Oh, look at it. It's great.
Oh, it broke. It should be in there. No?
We'll see, maybe. If I can find it in the next 2 seconds.
There it is.
All right, we got it.
Yay.
We're good. Let's go show it again. Upcoming.
There it
Here
is.
we go. Here's our show schedule for those of you who are new, possibly. Yeah, we do our this is our hobby stream.
Yep.
We do it every Wednesday and Sunday. And these are all Pacific times, so make sure you're
Specifically Pacific time.
Yeah, make sure you're in the right time zone so you don't miss. And we have 2 talk shows. One is for 40K. That's our Grimdark lunch.
That's me and John.
Mm-hmm. And that's every Monday at noon. And followed in the afternoon by Mondays in the Mortal Realms, which is our Age of Sigmar talk show.
Just Zach and Steven.
Yeah. And then if you're a member, if you're a lab rat or a mandrill, you can catch Journeys. And it depends on the person's schedule, right? Like I can't do Fridays. So my next journey is going to start on Saturday. Right. Next Saturday. Mm-hmm. It'll be every other Saturday. And Cire is going to be doing his next journey starting the following Friday.
Yeah, so my journey... Yes.
It might be during Thanksgiving week, so it might skip it.
Yeah.
We'll see. But yeah, we'll switch off.
I will be starting a new project. So Slaves to Darkness, Rainbow Slaves to Darkness, Dark Bretonnia project is still going to be ongoing. It's just going to be more behind the scenes. The next phase of my journeys is going to be 40K. So I'm going to be working on bringing some of my old units up to snuff. I've got a lot of units in my old scheme when I was doing a custom Space Marine chapter, and I'm just not really happy with how they turned out. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to be repainting them, leveling them up to fit my current yellow Badab Salamander scheme.
Nice.
That should be fun.
Yeah. So join us. If you're not a member and you want to join us for Journeys, you should make sure you can opt in to gifted memberships. We have very generous followers who like to snipe in chat.
Yeah.
Or just become a member.
Yeah. Or yeah, you can just always do it yourself.
Yeah. You can always just do it on your own.
Yeah.
I think the lab rat is what, $3.99 a month. It's not too much.
Yeah. And it helps out the channel.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm not going to go super crazy with this.
Yeah.
I kind of want to leave this a little gritty. So I'm not going to do like super nicely rendered hair. Oop. Super well rendered hair or anything.
Yeah.
So because we are focusing on the actual horse, I'm not going to start blocking anything else out just yet. I am going to finally do that dot filtering once I'm done with this.
Okay. Yeah, I'm working on like more with the neck. I can
Yeah. You want to
take a turn. There we go. So I'm working in this area. You can see I'm like the neck. Come on, Meg. The neck. Just adding some darker areas so that I can start pulling out the fur texture a bit more. So that's what I'm doing here.
Cool.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna, I'm just focusing on that part of the horse. I'm not worried about the mane today or the hooves or, yeah, obviously the ground that it's standing on. But we'll see how far I get.
Right. Okay. I'm going to go get ready for some dot filtering. I need... Oh, I didn't actually move it off the table. Alright. Yeah, I was going to do this on the table, but I'm actually going to go grab... did I leave it in here? A piece of cardboard to work on, just so I'm not getting oil on the table.
Oh, right. You're doing oil wash stuff, yes? Or oil painting?
Sort of. Dot filtering.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, so this color scheme that I'm working right here, I am pretty sure this is how I'm going to handle my journey. If you've seen The Last Unicorn or you've heard me talking about what my journey is, it's a reference to that movie, featuring Lady Amalthea. And her skin color is like this. It's white, like silly white. So this will work out really well.
All right, I've got my fizzy water.
Sweet.
Not actually, that just a piece of cardboard.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna squeeze out some oil.
Go for it.
You guys see this? Okay. So just gonna get a little. This is some Payne's gray. This is like a dark cold gray. Got some black ivory. Just gonna put a little bit of that. Come on. There we go. And then white, titanium white, which I thought I didn't have any. It turns out I did.
All right.
So that's fortunate.
Yeah. We also have some. Oh, no, not in those.
Not
Never
oil,
mind.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a brush. And I'm just going to start putting... Oh, he keeps...
Oh my gosh, how scary.
He's keeling over.
Oh, it looks great with the green.
Oh,
that looks super nice.
Yeah.
Like almost ethereal.
Mm-hmm.
Ethereal death.
Yes. Which is appropriate.
Yeah.
For this.
It looks great.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some gray first. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to put some, if I can get it on my brush, is I'm going to put some tiny dots just kind of around. And here.
So you're like stippling or?
Nope, so I'll show you. So
okay.
So these are dots of oil.
Yeah.
And if you've ever worked with oil, you know it's pretty runny.
Yeah.
They're going to put some here. Let's start with gray. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have to grab some putty or something because this thing's falling over.
That's it.
Yeah. So if you've never done dot filtering, I haven't done it on something like this before, but I've done it on hard surfaces, and that's a great technique.
So
this
is a hard surface.
Sorry, what's supposed to be rendered as a hard surface, so armor.
Oh, okay, I see.
Whereas this is like a soft material.
Fur, yeah.
So we'll see. And so the reason I'm doing this is I mentioned earlier you have these like, okay, I'm going to grab some putty. I mentioned there's this motion to the model, right? You see this? Oh, no, you can come back.
Oh, my bad.
So I was talking about the curves, right? So you have these curves, right? He's got a curve. The horse has kind of got this curve. The axe has this curve. He's got this hunch on his back, right? They're all kind of mirroring each other. And even the way that the inside of the feet are, it's got this like curving motion to it. There's also this hair, right? It's got this like straight down drooping lines. Same thing with the tail.
Yeah.
If you look on the base, there's a bit of moss hanging straight down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab that with these oil paints. I'm going to try and get that streaky motion up and down.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Do you need a fan brush?
I do. I have one.
Oh, you have it. Okay, great.
Right here.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. I need to grab a little bit of putty, though, because he keeps falling over. Actually, there's putty on top, underneath here. So I'm going to do a little bit of connecting here.
Thank you, Captain Mannerings. Member for 3 months. Guys, we're in the 3-month zone.
Oh my
People
gosh.
have been members, like actual members for 3 months. That's crazy. Feels like only yesterday. Mostly just to say, love you guys, and sorry we haven't been around as much due to the barn conversion stuff. I would love to hear more about that.
Do you have horses?
They said they didn't. I know.
Oh.
I was like, oh, maybe they'll know some of these answers. No, they can't answer for us. Hope you're enjoying the free boost on Discord. Yeah, we are. I really appreciate that. Our Discord's really fun, I think. I think we have a really good community. People are very chatty and helpful.
Yes.
Haven't had any bad eggs. And we are nitro boosted to the 3rd level.
Sweet.
So we need to like utilize that. I want to see more stickers. I want to see more emojis. Like give us some good like embarrassing cutouts of our faces so we can turn them into emojis or whatever you guys want to see.
Yeah.
Let us know. Because I want to make use of all that fun stuff and keep our Discord
Running.
really fun. It also, I know it buffs, I'm using words like buffs.
Buffs, debuffs, yeah.
It buffs the video quality, like during hobby hangouts and stuff like that. So that's also very cool. So even more reason to join us in our hobby hangout.
Yeah. And also it's just a lot of fun.
Yeah. So thanks a lot for that. That's really sweet of you. Happy to take those and try to make our Discord
even better.
The coolest place to hobby.
Okay.
And don't worry about it. Like I would never blame anybody for not being able to show up to streams, especially you guys across the pond. The timing is what it is. You know, we try, but we can only do so much. And you know, people like me going to bed at 7:30, it just totally ruins everything.
That's a late night for y'all.
Yeah. I know. Sometimes we'll be watching TV on the couch, and I'm like, actually, I'm too tired to sit on the couch. Can we just go watch this in bed?
Just take notes for me.
Tired.
Tell me what happens.
No, we're watching the Great British Bake Off, the newest season. Do you guys watch that show?
I have not watched in a couple of seasons,
okay.
But I know Holly's family's a big fan.
Yeah, I love that show. We always pick our racehorses.
At the beginning.
Yeah, we each pick 3 people. We're like, all right, we want at least, one to make it to the semifinals.
Right.
Then we're like, okay, we won. So far, all of our people are still in it.
Oh, good. You guys know how to pick them.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you see these dots here? Those are oil dots. I don't know if it's worth trying to do it from this angle, but I'm going to give it a try. So what you're doing is you're just going to go like this.
Uh-huh.
And you see how it's starting to fade?
Yeah, it makes it streaky.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's great. Wait, now I want to go get my fan brush. I like that.
Yeah, and it just adds a little bit of... So I think I may need to add a little bit more oil. But like you can see, like, just from that, you can kind of see the streaks, right? It almost looks like there's...
Yeah.
Fur there.
Right. That's a nice, quick way to get some fur texture.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I want to try it now. Do you have white? You do.
Yep, I've got white. I've got gray. I've got a little bit of black too.
Okay, I'll try that in a second. I've been doing some fur here, so I'll show that, and then I might do like a quick dry brush over that, and then I want to try your technique. Cool. That's cool.
I think I've added too much. I gotta really dry it off. Put some white spirit, and I don't know if you're actually supposed to.
And how long would you say that'll take to dry? Like overnight, or since it's so thin, it's not.
It probably will be dry in probably within 30 minutes.
Okay.
But I like to leave a lot of wiggle room, so I'll almost certainly leave it overnight.
Wither room.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll probably leave it overnight.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think I wiped away a little too much, so I'm going to go back and add some more dots. I might actually switch to the other fan brush.
Okay. Just
because I know it's fully dry. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more oil.
Okay. Let me, I'm going to do the same.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm like almost done, but I'm like trying to blend in some more by brush. Okay.
So
Let me go grab mine.
Cool.
Oh, Zach said, hey, go for it. And I was like, go for what? But it's go for it painting. Hello, go for it painting.
So yeah, again, this is Payne's Gray. Kind of a dark grayish with a little bit of blue in it.
Great.
Just add in here. Add a little bit of black to the deepest recesses. There we go, there we go. It's it's not coming off of the
I
brush.
like the red too. I'm like tempted to throw some red
Onto
on this like dark unicorn, but I'll do some white on this already white unicorn, see how it goes.
I don't know how well this is going to turn out, but I'm going to put some white on this, on here as well.
Okay. So here's where I'm at. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I'll let you.
No worries. It's kind of, let's see how close we can get with it in focus. There. I've been working on the neck. You might be able to see some texture there on the neck and towards the withers. Okay, so I want to try adding some white dots.
White.
So you're saying... Okay.
There you go.
So you're saying I'm just going to dot it on, like where I want it. Okay.
Yeah, you're going to dot it on where you want it, and then you're going to feather it out from that area.
Okay, so oops, let's get that in frame, huh? There we go. So I'm dotting it along the shoulder, like, yeah, right here. It's like a nice, like, bright white, so it'll really pop against. Because my white is kind of gray and purplish at this point.
Yeah. So yeah, this'll be a nice way to highlight it, and add some like texture, streaks.
Yeah. Without doing it hair by hair.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so I'll start with that. We'll see how it goes.
Cool. Do you want to mix anything to blend it with, or? So I guess you've already got the purple. Yeah, let's just try it with that. Do you want to try it with the with this, or try it with the dry?
What do you mean?
So this has a little bit of mineral spirit.
Oh, okay. Should I do that then?
I think you should probably start with this.
Let's do that then. Okay. You're saying it's good the way it is?
Should be good.
Okay.
And just one, so all down.
All right, it's unfocused.
Or sorry, towards whatever.
Yeah, the direction I want the fur to go in. So I'm not going to go up. I'm just going to go down.
Yeah, there you go. You can see.
Oh, yeah. I like it. I don't want to do it too much. Okay, cool.
Sweet.
Yeah, I like that. It's
subtle.
subtle.
Yeah.
So I might even like add in more and do it again.
So I'm going to do it here. I've got my...
Yeah.
I'm just going to show them where and then you can come back.
No worries.
Did I put white paint? I didn't put white paint. Sorry. I'm going to steal some white paint.
Let's do it again. I want this part to really be bright. Yeah.
Sweet. Okay.
I'm like, sorry, am I doing it right?
I'm not an expert at dot filtering, so I've done it before, but...
Oh, good. We can practice together.
Yeah, we're learning together. Okay, so I would say quick lesson, a lesson I've just learned is you probably want a little bit of spirit on there.
Yeah, is this... Oh, this is the one you
that
gave
should be
me.
good.
Yeah. Okay, did you put some on yours?
Not yet, but I'm going to.
I feel bad.
No,
taking your
fine.
good one.
No,
okay.
It's not good.
Let's...
It's almost like you put it on and then dry it right off. It's kind of weird.
Yeah. Because if you put too much, it'll...
Yeah, it'll just wipe it away.
Okay. Come in here. And this is nice. I like it. I like the way it like blends.
It's a really easy way to get nice blends.
Yeah.
The big downside being that, it takes a long time to do.
I need to use a fan brush more. Thank you, Liberty Fires. Good to see you.
Thank you, Liberty, for the gifted memberships.
Yeah. Welcome, Adam D. Broken Ascendancy. Baby Grill. There she is again. Good to have you back. Shocktopus. And Boris. We've seen Boris.
Hey, Boris.
Pop up every so often. So it's good. Good to have you as a member again. Cool. Yeah, it's like nice texture.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep adding a couple more layers of this. And then we can do memes. We can jump into memes.
Oh, nice.
In a second. I'm like, let me hog the camera for a minute. Okay, yeah, I want to do this technique more and like get to know it.
Oh yeah,
Per
there's
se.
a lot of stuff you can do with this.
Yeah.
So yeah, just like this.
Yeah, I need to make sure I'm not pushing, like brushing it too hard.
Yeah, you got to be pretty light with the feather.
Yeah. Okay. And the other thing that's happening is it's like shiny from the mineral spirits.
Yeah.
So that part also makes it look brighter on camera. But there's the dots if you can see them. I'm going to be really light. Oh, I'm blocking it with I'm like trying to be helpful and I'm just making it worse. Come on, back up. Okay. It's focusing on my hand. All right.
If you want to get wild, I have some red somewhere.
I am tempted to try red on the
I have some brick
on
red.
the black unicorn.
Well, so
yeah.
Here's what's great about it is you can put this on. If you don't like it, just wipe it away with mineral spirits.
It's true. I think I will try it.
Okay, me too. It'll add just a little bit of something interesting.
Yeah. I like that.
Dark brick red.
Okay.
We're just experimenting now. This
is
not
nice. Planned. I mean, that's what we're all about, right? We're trying to learn. We're trying to show you guys new things.
Yeah.
So there we go. Let me clean that off a bit.
All right.
And then, yeah, let's grab this guy.
Okay, so got this dark brick red.
I love it.
So I'm gonna add some dark brick red to the shadows.
Okay, I'm gonna actually add mine to some highlights because my horse is darker than red. So it would make sense for this to be part of the lighter areas of the horse. We can switch back to our Lumix view.
All right, so this is. Oops.
Go for it.
See, zoom in. We're experimentation
Yeah,
zone
let me
here.
get out
I don't
so
know
that
if
I'm
this
not-
is
Oh, that looks great.
right. So this is where we've got these red dots. I'm gonna actually add some other gray dots in there too, just to mix it up. Because I know I'm not sticking to the art exactly, obviously, right? Because this horse is white and the horse is kind of a dark gray, dark brown in the actual piece of art. But I want to maintain the desaturated ness of it.
Put some up here on the shoulder.
Working on lunch. Ooh, Dark Angels Combat Patrol. Ooh, Dark Angels are fun. Lucky. Wait, Liberty. Dark Angels, or are you working on your custom chapter? All right. This is where we're at. We're going in.
Keep forgetting you can't clean this with water.
Oh yeah. Sorry, here you go.
No, we're good. It's fine.
There we go. Let's see it.
Did the camera die?
Oop.
Do we have the battery?
Yep.
Plugged in?
Oop. Yeah, we don't have the battery plugged in.
No worries.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. How's it looking?
It's interesting. I don't know if it kind of changes the feeling of the. I don't think it's bad.
Yeah.
I think that's what's important.
Well, that's good.
But it does. I don't know. It's kind of interesting. There's like a little bit of red in it. I think I like it.
Oh, nice. That's all that matters.
Yeah. It certainly changes the feel. I'll say that for sure. Did we?
Yeah, we should be good now.
Yeah.
There we go.
So that's what it's looking like. Obviously, that red
Right.
will not be red.
Oops.
It'll be that this piece will be black down here.
Oh, that looks cool. It looks like
It almost looks
like
natural.
a glow. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
It doesn't
Okay.
look completely wrong.
Here's where I put mine. You can do it camera focus. There we go. There's some red dots. So I'm actually gonna turn it towards me while I do this.
I think that's
You guys can see the before side, right? There's none.
Yeah.
There's no fur happening on that side. Okay. Light touch.
light touches.
And then I promise we'll get to memes.
Oh, right.
Oh, wow. This is like very red. It's funny. It looks almost like a wound. Maybe I put too much. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see.
If you keep feathering it out, though, it should be fine.
Yeah. I like it. Oh, I do like it.
Cool. So I'm gonna...
Yeah, I do need this. This needs to get feathered quite a bit. I probably put too much.
Yeah, it's easy to accidentally overdo it, but
I got too excited. But I can get what it's doing, and I'm into it. All right, guys, we're just not gonna do memes today. We're too busy doing.
We're too busy feathering.
Yeah.
We're trying out these new techniques. Sorry, y'all.
Yeah. Oh boy. All right, I'm going to keep feathering. Here's where it's at. I think I need to pull back a bit.
Yeah.
It looks like he's wounded. But I want to have like a little bit of red, so that's cool. And I'll keep doing that while we look at memes. Oh, yeah. If I brush the other way, it actually helps quite a bit. Here. That helps it a little bit. Oh. Focus. Yeah. It blends it in a bit more.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not
I'll
like
keep working on it.
Yeah, it was a little weird at first, this little bit of red, but I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this. We see it's a little bit of red to it, and I'm just going to add back in this white.
Yeah.
And then not feather it as much.
Yeah.
So you can really see the streaks.
I think I'm going to let this dry overnight, and then I'll come back with more of my brown, which is acrylic, so that's why I can't do it now.
Yes. I would test a small patch first. You might have to do a quick varnish.
That's
because
true,
of the
just to keep it safe. Yeah. It does add in a really nice
I don't know, just something,
like
tone,
right? Yeah. Red tone to the whole thing. Okay, cool. Thanks for the new technique.
Oh, you're welcome.
Found that here. Hobby collab. But let's take a look at memes.
Memes. That's a whole other technique.
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks like someone has a case of the Mondays.
Oh my god.
Nice Office Space reference here. Yeah, we were talking about I can't remember what the name. I can't remember anything.
Yeah.
The new model that's coming out for Flesh Eater Courts on the Age of Sigmar show. Briefly before we talked about the tournament we went to. And how much we enjoyed these like new models coming out with like little people attached.
Yeah.
And like, oh cool, it comes with a little sidekick.
Yeah, some people get gargoylians, some people get nurglings. They just get whole halves of bodies.
I know, a little zombie friend, right? Like I love the little guy hidden in the sock.
Yeah.
Like what?
They kind of brought it to another level though.
Yeah, this is great. And he is sad because he's dead and has no arms and legs. Poor guy.
R.I.P.
Thank you for the meme. I think this was Ted. This is our Kurkanos.
Yeah, Kurkanos the mod.
The mod.
And editor.
Oh, this is a nice clip. I actually don't know what stream this is from. But Stax was saying, let's see, the classic move, cover up the ugly part.
That might have been one of my streams. I feel like I remember seeing that and laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what a good tip that is.
Yeah, just paint better. Just cover
paint
up
better.
Make the ugly parts pretty. It's pretty basic stuff.
Pretty standard. Really. Yeah. So, love that. Me learning something new today. Yep. That's what you do here.
Oh, yeah, this.
Yeah, so this is actually a meme based on our tournament, which we also talked about on Mondays or Tuesdays. It was Tuesday's show.
Yeah.
In this case. Originally, I know we talked about on the hobby stream that Brett would be videotaping me and Zach making out in the front seat, but actually it was I who sat in the back seat.
Yeah.
And got footage of Brett and Zach making out.
Yeah.
And so here is like a preamble to that.
Yeah.
I actually kept the rest of the footage to myself.
Okay.
Didn't share it with fam.
That's not going to be on behind the scenes.
That's private.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, that's... Yeah. I don't...
I mean, Tao just gets them going. They love talking to
Right.
him. I mean, as you can see by this.
Yeah.
This picture.
Brett's whiplash picture.
Speed lights are great. Huh? What'd you say?
I think this is Soups. This is a good one. Yeah. Okay. Where there's some stuff, there's more stuff. Zach Pfeiffer.
Okay, so every stream, like, we have to be quiet when we're starting the stream, right?
Oh my God.
So every time I have journeys, it's really difficult not to just crack up at this part of the video.
Yes, because you can hear it.
You can hear
everything.
Yeah, the little Zach also trying not to laugh is I don't know if you can catch it. He's like trying not to laugh.
Yeah, there was a stream the other day. No, it was like. It was you. Was it you and... No, it was Brett and Zach.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know what happened, you guys, but like they forgot to push start.
Oh.
I don't know. They pushed start stream too soon or something. Because if you go to the very beginning of the video, maybe we've clipped it since because we can do that.
Yeah.
We can like edit it afterwards. But like it was just Zach and Brett kind of hanging out and like setting things up and like cursing.
Oh my gosh.
And, like, saying something. And
No.
I was like, stop it.
They don't curse, guys. we don't curse.
curse.
We've never cursed. This is a family-friendly channel.
So, anyway, yeah, that's more of like, we need to be quiet in the beginning.
No one say anything.
Yeah. Oh, well, we're a very professional stream here, guys.
Yeah, very professional outfit.
Oh, this is my new chapter of Space Marines that I'm gonna get.
Oh, the kitty cat bubble, guys.
Kitties. Like, what is this? What is happening? Is that just like... Is there... Oh, can you take the bubble off and put stuff inside?
I would imagine so.
I would love that. That'd be super cool. It'd be cool, like, to put little tiny dice, and it's like, here, I'm rolling my dice. It's always cocked.
Yeah. Oh, it's always... It kind of reminds me of like a Boggle.
Yeah.
If you want to play Boggle, you got Boggle on the go. Oh, man.
I haven't played Boggle in forever. I kind of like that game.
It's actually pretty fun.
Yeah. Last one. Oh, it's my boyfriend. It's Manfred, and he comes in all of these different flavors.
Why does Zach hate Manfred?
I don't know.
Why does Zach have
I guess everybody does.
I don't see the
sense I got.
Manfred's all right. He's all right.
Well, he doesn't seem very good in battle.
Well, that's fair.
That's I think the main, like, where it comes from. And then Zach was also just being like mean and picking on people who happen to be bald.
Yeah.
And happen to be a little chubby, right? Because he's like got a dad bod and he's bald, and I'm like, what's the problem? I don't see a problem.
I don't see how anyone could like if anyone who likes Age of Sigmar has to like Manfred.
Yeah.
Because he's responsible for it.
Exactly.
He's a pretty big part of why Age of Sigmar exists in the first place. Now, if you liked Warhammer Fantasy, I can see why you would hate Manfred.
Yeah, you hate Manfred. He ruined everything for you. But for the rest of us, he's like he's a hero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we wouldn't be here without him.
Yeah. So Zach's wrong. It's nice to be on the stream.
Someone who knows what they're talking about when it comes to Age of Sigmar.
Yeah, who doesn't have fervent Manfred hate. And also finds Manfred attractive.
Yeah. He's a handsome man.
Yeah, I like it.
Look at those eyes.
He's like...
I think. I can't really see them, but I bet they're nice.
He's attainable.
Yeah. We like to set our goals realistically.
Exactly. All right. Thanks, you guys, for the memes. Love it. Just a reminder to love the show.
Oh, yeah.
With a thumbs up. And subscribe if you haven't subscribed.
If you haven't done that already.
You probably have. Also send it to like 5 of your friends and enemies and family and get them to do the same thing. It really helps us out.
We appreciate all of that type of thing.
Liberty. Thank you, Liberty, once again. Hey fam, this stream's topic has gotten me to think about a lot of topics.
Uh-oh.
So
is that good or bad?
I don't know yet. So this begs a question. It looks like 2 questions.
Okay.
All right, Cire, top 3 horses. Go.
Top 3 horses?
Meg, top 3 non-horse hoofed animals.
Ooh, interesting. Top 3 horses.
Yeah. This actually isn't too difficult. So I appreciate that in your question, Liberty.
Horses.
I can go first.
You go first.
I'll go first. I mean, number 1 for me is giraffe. Giraffes are cute.
Which is just a weird horse.
It is just a weird horse.
It was a horse that someone took and like just stretched out the image.
Yeah.
That's what a
just give
giraffe
them a
is.
long neck.
Yeah.
Actually, giraffes, I think they're ruminants. They're actually closer to cows.
I believe it.
I think. Or tau.
They look like camels to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think. I could be wrong. They also have really long tongues.
Yeah, with their weird,
Yeah.
much like camels.
Yeah. But did you know that giraffes have the same amount of vertebrae in their neck as we do?
Oh, really?
They're just a lot bigger.
Huh.
Yeah.
Weird. I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
I read that in a zoo book when I was a kid. Hopefully it hasn't changed since. I can't imagine giraffe neck structure changing that
too much. Actually, we were completely wrong about giraffes.
Oh man, we didn't know anything about giraffes.
Yeah.
Thankfully, some scientists cut one up.
Someone finally cut one open and said, "Whoa, wait, we were way wrong."
Yeah. So giraffes is number 1.
Okay.
And number 2, I would say, is a deer. I love deer.
Deer are pretty cool.
Deer, I don't get tired of deer. Like, it's very easy to see deer on a hike around here.
Yeah.
Because, you're not allowed to hunt. There's no hunting
in
this area at all.
So, yeah, you just see deer hanging out.
We have, like, mountain lions that come out when they come out. We have coyotes. There's not a lot of population control, like, happening.
Right.
Like, I don't know. I don't really know the whole story there with, like, what we do to deal with deer population. But they're just very easy to see and not
special, right?
Right. They're really not anymore. They're not incredibly shy either in certain places to go.
When you're hiking.
Yeah, certain hiking spots, the deer are just kind of like, oh, there's another human.
Oh, lame.
Not doing anything. But I never get tired of them. I'm always like, oh, it's a deer. Oh my God, let me get the camera. Zach, look, it's a deer. Let me send it to my friends. Yeah, so deer is on the list.
Okay.
Number 3, I was like so excited about deer and giraffes that I was like, oh yeah, I need a number 3. I'm going to go with alpacas.
Ooh, alpaca's a good one.
Alpacas, they're really cute. They're cute, but they're kind of like mean. Like,
are they the ones that spit?
I think actually no, llamas are the ones that spit.
Okay, yeah. Which is just rude.
I know Jupiter has mentioned this. There is an alpaca farm between here and Washington, whatever. I think if you go up the 5 to the 97, I want to say, I could be wrong. Anyway, there's this great alpaca farm, and you can get out and like go get like food and feed them like a petting zoo, right? And try to pet them because they don't want you to pet them. They want more food, like they're just like in your face, And then also like you get yarn. I like knitting. When I have time, I like to knit. Mm-hmm. So they also sell the yarn there, and alpaca fur is really warm and soft. So yeah, they're very versatile.
Versatile creatures.
Yeah. So those were my 3. That I answered my question.
Oh God, I wasn't thinking.
Oh boy, this guy doesn't know the first thing about horses.
Top 3 horses. Seabiscuit's not up there. Sorry, not Seabiscuit. Shadowfax.
Oh yeah,
that's a good horse.
Yeah,
good, nice white horse. Mm-hmm. I would say Bill, also Lord of the Rings.
Bill.
That's his first horse. Aragorn's first.
That's the name of the horse?
Yeah, it's Bill. Billy.
Okay.
Billy the horse. Well, he's on this maybe list.
So Bill is the horse. Wait.
He's the one who he leaves him when they go in the mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then after that, he doesn't really have a horse.
No.
Yeah.
Not really. And then he comes back and saves him later. He finds him floating down the river.
That's after he falls off the cliff, sir.
Yeah. He finds him later.
That's when he finds him.
Yeah.
That happens earlier.
Oh, is it?
When he goes into the mine, are you talking about
the
mines of Moria? Are you talking about when he goes where the dead...
Mines of Moria.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking like the ghosts.
No,
okay,
no,
got it. Yeah. He does find him later. You're right.
Finds him later.
Yeah.
So actually, Bill's a good horse.
Yeah, Bill's a good horse.
Bill.
And Shadowfax. So that's 2
That's 2 from Lord of the Rings. Yeah. That's kind of, I don't know. We should kind of think of... what's his name? Argo? From Shadow of the Colossus?
I don't know what
that's a video game.
Oh, okay.
He's also a very good horse. Much in the same vein of Bill.
Okay. Another Bill.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's my 3.
Okay. What color is that horse?
That's a black horse.
Okay.
Like dark black horse.
Black, yeah.
So we've got the white horse, the brown horse, the black horse.
Yeah. Bill is called bay. That's a bay colored horse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like the brown
with
kind
black
of fur with black mane and tail.
That's cool.
It's bay.
Bay horse.
Yeah.
We were talking earlier about how I don't know anything about like horse breeds or colors because it's all very confusing.
It is. Like sometimes colors are talked about like a breed like Palomino.
Yeah.
And it's also just a color
Right.
scheme, I guess
Color
you could
scheme.
say. It's a color scheme.
Horse
for
color
a horse.
schemes.
Yeah. Like bay is not a breed at all. Like nobody refers to a bay colored horse as a breed.
But it is
horse, but
color.
it's the color scheme.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Okay.
the horse. Yeah.
Is this like a car? There's like a make and a model. Is that what it is?
Maybe, I don't know. It's like I said, like I'm rusty and stuff
Okay.
too. I my knowledge is like I need to go back and read some books.
Okay.
But yeah, I get it's like cats, right?
Yeah,
Like,
it's like who knows?
yeah, right.
I don't know anything about these animals.
Yeah. Okay, but we are coming up to the end, and we have a ton
Oh, we
of
do.
fan stuff.
We have a lot.
It's a buttload, one
So,
might say.
Yes. This is what happens when I choose fan stuff.
He's very generous.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's
Which
do it.
isn't a bad thing. Let's
Let's
bring it up.
do it.
And I'm gonna let you take the lead
Yeah.
on this.
Okay. Oh, geez. I need to bring up the names.
Oh yeah.
So I'm
let's
gonna
do that.
Yeah. Can you do that?
Yeah.
We have this. Was this a Glotkin? Oh my gosh, this is incredible.
This is a beautiful model.
Yeah. And we're gonna figure out who it's by in a moment. It is. Whoa.
Too much. Let's see. Let's go.
Yeah. Anyway, this it's a really an amazing model. I'm not even sure. Is this plastic? I'm a huge fan of the way the horns are done. I'm actually.
Yeah.
I want you to tell me how you did the horns. Yeah. It's
we
this
go.
is Shrunken
Designer.
Shrunken Designer. Yes. Super incredible. It's, oh man, it's so gross and amazing, and I really want to know how you did the horns. The pink on the on his hand there, that fade from the pink to green is amazing. Gross yellow pox marks. It's just
All
incredible.
the pustules look
Yeah.
so good. I loved this. When I saw this, I was like, holy crap.
Yeah.
That is a cool model.
Really
A
good.
paint job.
Yeah, so thank you, Shrunken Designer. Next up, we've got... This is... Sorry. This is Super Slug. With some... Also painting some fur. Painting up some Space Wolves. Very cool. I'm not sure which model this is. It looks like the pose looks like an Assault Intercessor. So clearly some work has been done to add that wolf pelt, which is looking great. Thank you, Super Slug. This is an Amble by Grim Dorkness. Great name.
I love it.
Yeah, working on some Necromunda. We want to paint some Necromunda. And hey, look, this is a good scheme for us to maybe emulate if we want to do our own. I just said the name of it. I can't remember the name of it. That thing. Chicken. Look, I know this is Tau. I don't asking me to name Tau models. I think this is a Pathfinder. It might be the Pathfinder character called Mr. Tauman.
Yeah.
That's his name.
That sounds right.
Yes, but this is Chicken. Yeah, always posting some great Tau. Great to see it. Love the red helmet. Very cherry red. Looking great. Also, nice little skull there. Okay, this is Broken.
Broken. What a cute little squig rider.
Broken
Squig.
Chef is doing some new techniques here. He said he was working with I think it was enamel wash, not oil wash, and some stippling, which is super cool. Happy to see it. Yeah, looking great. Looking super nice. Oh God. This
Cody.
is Cody, right? Cedric, is it
Yeah,
Cedric, Cody?
Cedric, yeah.
Look. You can't keep posting stuff like this. It's creeping me out.
Oh my gosh. I had the opposite reaction to it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I want to paint this so bad. I want more of this. This is a cool Kingdom Death monster. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but
Ball of guys.
yeah, ball of
Ball
guys.
of dudes.
Love
yeah,
it.
it's super cool.
All right, thanks, Cody. Okay, this is Magnus, right?
Yeah,
I
this
have
is
that
Magnus.
right?
I think this is Saul.
Yeah, Saul's been working on this.
Saul's been working on a lot of big models.
Yeah.
From the Gargants, Magnus. Yeah, looking super good. Love Magnus's great paint job.
Really nice red. Spent a lot of time getting feedback on the skin color, and also got some feedback on how to do like the markings on the wings.
Yeah.
So yeah, another shout out to our community. You guys are so good about giving each other constructive feedback and criticism and helping each other out with questions, which I know I appreciate. I don't always have time to wander in and spend time doing that. So
Yeah.
it's really nice to have you guys here and support each other and help each other out on your hobby journeys.
Yeah.
So I do recommend you check out our Discord and check out our Hobby Finished, Hobby Work in Progress, and Hobby Critique channels.
Yeah, they're all great resources.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, really nice.
Yes, thank you,
Magnus.
Saul.
Okay, whose army is this?
This is Westy.
Yeah.
Westy.
Good job.
We've been seeing some guard lately, and this seems to be the putting it all together, which is great. Again, I've every time we see it, it's like, oh yeah, we have similar tastes in our vehicles.
Yeah. I like that glow.
Yeah, that
the
glow
glowing
is
going on.
super great on that
across
Lehman
some of
Russ.
those models. What a nice collection. It looks I struggle with, I think, making my armies making them look unified. This looks really nice though.
Yeah, it looks great together.
Yeah.
And looking good.
Okay, whose blue guys are these?
These-
Like the blue guys.
This is Haley's.
Yeah, Haley's Red Comet.
yeah.
Oh, so pretty. What
Yes.
a nice paint job. I love this turquoise color.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and with the pop of orangish red light and then the white snow, it's like really working.
Yeah.
I don't know what models these are though.
I don't either.
I don't know if you notice, it's like a lady with spider legs, or is
Yeah.
that? Or no, wait, no, okay, no.
It's
no, that's just her regular leg.
That's her. Yeah, she's just a lady. And then
I thought there was. I was getting the. It looked like she had spider legs.
robot monsters
Yeah.
behind her are spidery looking. I mean, I think there's only 4 legs, but they are very creepy.
Yeah.
They're very like Black Mirror-esque.
Yeah.
That I've brought up this episode before, where humankind is basically like being chased by robots. Very scary looking models. And yeah, the color scheme is really nice. That orange pops so well against the blue and the white.
Yeah, it's looking so good.
Pan Oceana from Infinity.
Okay, I was
familiar to you?
I was
Okay.
gonna guess Infinity. I
Okay.
wasn't sure about the exact line though.
Very cool. Okay, Tim.
Yeah.
Look at this freehand.
Tim's
you guys.
banned from
What
the Discord.
This is so amazing.
Tim's getting banned because he makes everyone else feel bad.
Oh my gosh.
So sorry, this is the last time you're gonna see Tim. Yeah, it's amazing.
We're gonna
but-
take him out back and shoot him like Old Yeller.
He's banned. Sorry. No, but seriously, this is super
Beautiful. And Tim joins our hobby chat room a lot and also streams what they're working on. So if you see Tim in there, you should definitely check it out because you can see the process in action. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Chapter Master Ballsack. Fan favorite. Thank you for the members.
Thank you, Ballsack.
We just love saying your name.
Yeah.
Moving on. Who is this with Seraphon? No, wait. These are Tyranids.
Tyranids.
Not Seraphon. Silly.
Goodbye, Tim.
Yeah. Here we go. Young.
Yeah, young Yarnamite. Young Harnamite. Young Yarnamite.
Youngie Harnamite.
Yeah.
Oops.
Oh,
did
click,
we?
you go back.
Did I?
You clicked
did
the wrong.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
No.
Oh no.
Now we're what is happening
Back.
here?
Again.
Again.
There we go.
I think I hit the space bar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's like
really
autoplaying.
cool. Oh, why are we
That's
doing
why it's
that?
autoplay. That's what's going on.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. Young Yarnamite,
Yeah.
some great
There we
Tyranids.
go. Nice Tyranids. Yeah. These are, this
Gaunts,
is like
some sort
the
of gaunt.
swarm, right?
Yeah.
And power to you for getting through them. But they look great.
Yeah. Looking super good. Liking the blue and red.
Mm-hmm.
Super nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm looking at it on my screen, and it's like they're dark, and you're working them up from the dark skin a bit. Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah, and haven't seen Young Yarnamite's name, so glad to see you here.
Thanks for joining.
Yeah.
Okay.
These are Harlequin vehicles?
Yeah, I was gonna say, are these
They're definitely elves.
they look like something like Zach's.
Yeah, I think these...
what are they called? Yanari?
Yeah.
They kind of remind me of that.
Yeah, so they're the clown version.
Okay.
Clown version
so
of those
it's not
elves.
that. Got it.
I think.
Got it. I don't know what I'm talking about, but thank you, Andy B, for this submission. What a nice paint job.
Yeah, really nice.
Yeah, it's like very muted.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks so nice against this like wood grain.
Yeah,
I
know.
Oh, I want to be there. This is a calming set of models here.
Yeah, it's really zen.
Yeah. Really nice color scheme, color choices. And I like the texture of the what is it called? Like the
Armor?
vehicles.
Oh, okay.
Because it doesn't look weathered, but it looks like a matte paint job on a car would look.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice. Yeah.
Not like, it's got some nice texture to it.
Yeah, thank you. All right.
Liberty.
There we go.
I know that. Liberty working on building
this is digital design.
Oh, sorry, digital design. Oh my gosh.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
We don't all look the same, sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry. Digital designer working on a Spartan. Curious if you're going to be using this for Heresy or 40K. Let me know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really nice. Nice kit.
Yeah. Oh,
Look at this candy house.
So crazy.
I love it so much. This is from Jupiter.
Yes.
This is a work in progress of I don't know, like a candy like a Christmas army and some terrain, or is this a display board?
I think it was a display board. I didn't read it, but it's
great.
So good.
I want to do something fun like this one day.
One day.
Yeah, when Zach will let me do fun stuff with my army and not take it too serious. Really cute.
Yeah. All right, molecule
this is
code.
Molecule, yeah.
Oil washing some ultramarines.
Really nice.
Looking really good. Hey, we were working on oils today, so look at we're all of a kind here.
I'm thinking I'm kind of all about it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good thing to have in your toolbox.
Yeah. I agree. I'm 100% on board. Look at this little boy.
This is Eric.
I think. Yeah, Eric.
Yeah.
What is this from?
I have no
nice
idea.
Model.
But it's real good.
Yeah. Really nice. Like, I don't know if it was. It seems like it would have been painted black first, and then you build up from the black. But I like the way the recesses stay really contrasty.
Yeah.
It's a cool look.
It's a good look. It's got this like graphic look to it almost.
Yeah.
Yep. Looking good, and also nice blue.
Okay. Now this was something made. Now who was it? Polychrome, right?
But it's polychrome. It was a gift from his wife or girlfriend.
I can't remember. Partner.
Yes, partner.
Say. We'll keep it generic. But yeah, this is like, I think it's to hold paintbrushes or something inside, or it's something you roll up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really nice. It's really well crafted
nice.
and well made.
Yeah. So thank you for sharing. We like to share other hobbies other than painting because we are a hobby collab.
Not just 40K.
We know you guys have hobbies outside of just painting. So it's always fun to see other stuff that folks are working on in the community. Cool. What is this? This is Lazarus.
Yeah, Lazarus working on some corn.
I mean, this isn't Lazarus, but...
Well, I've never
Lazarus
seen
working on.
this corn guy and Lazarus in the same room, so I don't know. It could be. Yeah, looking great. Looks like you're working on a bone and red, which is a recipe I'm going to be working on. So I might ask you for some pointers when I get to it.
Is this a kit or is this a kit bash?
It's a kit.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is this thing?
It's either a Lord Invocatus for 40K or it might be a Juggernaut if it's AOS. The kits are pretty similar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah, looking good. Looking good.
Okay.
This is Call Elijah Patrick working on some
Yeah.
Space Marines. New Stringer kit's looking great.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'm not sure. Call, did you say you just got an airbrush? Is this like your first? It's not your first time airbrushing, right? I know you mentioned airbrushing, so I'm curious.
Oh.
But yeah, that bone is looking good.
Yeah.
White's looking good. Space Marines in general looking good.
What are do you know what the counter colors are going to be? Like little, like are any other colors going to be put in to like pull out details, or has that come up yet?
I haven't seen yet. I know if you got some other Space Marines, but they weren't in bone, so
Yeah.
not sure yet.
Pretty much any color that you throw in is going to really pop.
Yeah.
Which is cool about white models.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, who is this? This is super cool.
Yeah.
This looks like a display board kind of as well, right?
Yeah, this is Connor? Is that who it is? Is that there? No.
Chris likes to paint.
Chris likes to paint. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Yeah, looking super good. A lot of big boys. Like a lot of knights. Cool display board. Also looks very easy to carry, which is nice.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. Really pretty.
What color are those
models.
trees though?
They look like they're a mix of yellow and green and maybe some browns. I don't know.
No browns.
It's like
All right, yeah, looking good. Looking good. Loving these knights, especially that pink guy in the bed.
I
the
know.
far right.
Oh
great.
yeah. This like
Pink and purple.
cyberpunk looking thing. All right, and last one for the day. Who is it? I can't remember, but what a nice
Super nice display board.
Yeah.
I really like the like
There's a lot of display boards today.
laser
This
thing
is
going.
Connor.
Yeah, this is Connor.
Yeah.
This nice like force field that if you notice like in between the barriers right there.
Mm-hmm.
Super cool. Yeah, looking good. Nice looking Ultramarines. I think I've got a similar kit for mine, Victor. I think that is with that cockpit replacement. It's looking really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right,
Well,
we're gonna set up to show you what we are. What we accomplished.
we're at the end.
We're at the end here.
And there's still definitely some work, I think, on both of ours to do, which is fine. But we want to show you guys where we're at.
Yeah.
And we're going to start off with Cire.
Yes, my ode to Frank Frazetta.
Yeah, look at that.
There we go.
Oh my gosh. The green that you applied is so subtle.
Yeah.
It's really good looking.
Yeah, there's a little bit of green, a little bit of red in there. So, like, not a crazy difference from where we started, right? But it's a little bit. There's a little bit there.
I mean, I think if we got a screenshot from the beginning and compared it to now, it'd be like, it's like little subtle things, but super impactful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just that little bit of color adds quite a bit.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to take mine off.
You can throw mine on for me.
Yep.
We can just put them both on at once.
Okay.
Yeah, so...
Horsey 1? I'm sorry, unicorn.
Yeah, that's important.
Yeah.
So you'll see, like, on one side, I did some work. In fact, this side of the white one has no update made to it. These are base coats still. But the side showing now on both of those has some texture applied.
Yeah, I'll flip
actually, no, I think both of them need to be flipped.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. Okay. So yeah, that's I'm pretty happy with how it's going so far. And I'll keep working on these on my own. And maybe I'll throw them into a painting competition at some point. That red really blended nicely into the black, the brown. Yeah.
Yeah, it works really well.
It gave it like a chestnutty brown kind of look.
Yeah. These horses have lots of colors going on. It's not as simple as we had said. So then we get all three. Just to give you a
size
comparison. These unicorns are gigantic.
Mine are a little too big, I think, for the game to sub in. But that's okay. These are just for me.
Yeah. Nice little display piece.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
We did it.
We did it.
Yeah, we got some progress on our horses.
Yeah, we made some fun horse stuff. We were horsing around, and we had some fun.
We did. Okay, well, as we like to say, be kind to yourselves, be kind to each other, and always be creating. See you
Bye.
guys.